up. Good to have you all along tonight. Tonight's going to be a bit different. We've got Marie Brown, who's our education officer. And what we want to use this hour for is this is just echoes of how important your education is as well as your football. Okay? Here at Braga, in your football side of things, if it falls behind, when we do our player development charts and we work out what our weaknesses are and what our strengths are, and I set you homework to improve on your weaknesses of your game. Likewise, Aaron, when he's doing the conditioning session where he's testing you on your jumping, on your explosive speed, he's finding out what maybe your weaknesses are in your conditioning settings, and he will put together a personal development program for you to work on. This is exactly the same here with your schoolwork. We've got 14 of you here. 10 of you are P7. So that means a lot of you will be doing your AQE exams next month. So having that 1 hour work here now, you can be doing test papers, and we've got the support of Marie that will help you with that work. Likewise, you'll maybe have homework. So we've got 4 first years in this room as well. So it's not that we want to take you out of your normal timetable. If you're used to doing your homework when you get home from school, we don't want to go and start changing that and saying, okay, you're going to do it now here. But what we're saying is that if there's homework left over that you haven't got done, or if there's anything you're not too sure of your homework, we've got Marie here to support you. Right? I don't want anybody coming in here and just saying, I've got all my homework done, I've done all my study, I'm just going to sit here and feel it for an hour. That doesn't happen. Because what we want to do is we want to identify any weaknesses that you may have in your schoolwork. So if somebody's maybe not particularly good at English, or somebody's maybe not very good at maths, there's something that you can all work on. Okay? And we've got Marie here to support that. Yeah? You understand? Those P7s that have got test papers for your AQE, they should be brought in, because you can spend a good quality hour working on those test papers. Yeah? Likewise, maybe some of the other ones we might give you use the time again for player passports, your weekly profiles, things you've done at home. Right? We're very lucky to have Marie down here, and we want to ensure then that we use her qualities to help us. Because if I find out if you're struggling, or if your homework falls behind, or your grading falls behind, well, we take you out of football for a while until you play catch up. Because your education is as important as your football. Yeah? So I want the same enthusiasm into your school and into your homework as you give me for your football. Understand? And for this hour, like the other classroom settings that we've done in our match analysis, we make sure that we focus and we make sure that we use the hour wisely. Alright? So I'm just going to pass you over to Marie, who's going to introduce herself properly.
When Tim asked me to do this, I felt that it was a good opportunity to give you some extra help. I mean, I'm sure most of you can manage your homework yourselves, but this, I thought you might be able to look at something that you are a bit weak on, and that I could give you a bit of help for the hour. But you need to bring it in and show me and tell me, because I won't know what it is unless you tell me. I mean, maybe some of your parents would be interested in saying they feel if they've talked to your teacher and your teacher said that there's something that you're weak on. If you tell me something that you want, I'll go and find papers that we can practice on. If you tell me that that's what you want. But today I'm just going to try and find out, just by talking to people, just go and talk to everybody individually and see what you want to do and take it from there. But I would like to say that, I mean, I probably know more about football than I ever really wanted to know, because of my son and my husband and his friends and so on. And I'm always struck by footballers who are intelligent footballers, and who, like Eric Cantona, and the fish on the sea and so on, are actually, people actually appreciate footballers who can string 2 words together and say a sensible thing. Yeah. And also I think education is about making you a better person all round, so that you can see things in a better way. And I mean, when you're playing football, you have to be able to reason. And I think education helps you to reason and work things out, you know, so that you have some self-discipline. I think, and this is part of this hour, it's going to be about self-discipline, so that you can sit and work for an hour. Because when you're playing football, you need discipline in your football. Educating yourself by paying attention to education, that it will help your football. And also, I mean, while it would be nice, I think you'll all be playing for, you know, Manchester United or Barcelona or something. You may not be. So you need your education to fall back on, as everybody says, but it's very true. It doesn't help. It doesn't hurt to have your education as well.
Okay.
That's okay. I'm not going to stir
Marie, our son, me and him are best mates. We grew up together, yeah? And he was my best man when I got married to Leanne. And I'm very lucky and be very honoured because I'm going to be his best man when he gets married next year. So it's lovely. Those that didn't know, alright, and here's a funny story for you. My English that I struggled on, yeah? Okay. Now here's the laugh bit it was. This is who made my books read. Etc. Yeah, the two books that I've written, Marie proofread and did so much work to just make sure that spelling, grammar, yeah, so everything was perfect, yeah. So this is how much Marie has helped me. And those two books, not wanting to be all big-headed, but this is how much of a part she played in it. It's sold in 30 different countries, right? Now, I'll be honest here, I didn't put as much effort into my studies as what I should have done, right? Because I left school when I was 16 with a B in English. Anybody watching this on YouTube, a B, that wasn't a D, a B for Bobby, yeah. Wasn't too bad, but I got a B in English and a C in geography, yeah. They were the only two results I got A to C level, okay. So I could have done a lot better at my schoolwork. And when you go and hear this story of everybody says that you've got to work hard at school, we are telling you that's what you've got to do, right? And I feel so important in that. This is why we have this, all right? So every, other Thursday, maybe once every 4 weeks, Marie will be coming in to do the schoolwork. And this hour we want it to be quality, and we want to see people with nothing sitting in front of them. Okay? We want to ensure that people have got books in with them. That's either homework, AQE practice papers, and as well as that, we now, when Marie will come around, have a little 2 minutes with each person. You start to build up your strengths and weaknesses, like on your personal development program. So instead of your football strengths and weaknesses, this is your schoolwork strengths and weaknesses that you can say, yeah, I'm quite good in English, I struggle a wee bit in maths. First years that are doing all these different subjects, you can start writing down different things that you feel your strengths and weaknesses at. And then all of a sudden you can bring in that extra work. And we have Marie here for support, for you to get better in those subjects. You understand?
Can I try and come every second week?
Every second, yeah. So that's perfect, alright? And then the one in between, that's the one that we do our match analysis and our player passports and so forth, okay? So tonight will be a nice wee introduction night. Don't waste it. Those that have got their schoolwork, carry on. And Marie is going to come around one by one just to go and introduce herself better and find a wee bit more about you. And she'll take some notes tonight on what you feel is work that you need developed on in your schoolwork, okay? Happy? Yeah, and we'll keep nice and quiet. Okay. 77. First game we're going to start off with is line soccer, yeah? I'm going to pick one player out of each team. This is possession based, alright? So Luther's going to put the yellow bib on. Josh put the yellow bib on. Josh goes up behind 6-yard line up here. Luther go down the bottom end behind 6-yard line. That gives us 6v6 in the middle. And object is to play to the person at the end zone, okay? If Blues start off and Blues get to play to Josh, Josh is able to move the whole length across from yellow cone to yellow cone, yeah, whole width, but he's not allowed to come in front of the 6-yard line. He's only allowed 2 touches and he can't be tackled. Blues play the ball to Josh, Josh plays it back to Blue. Blues then automatically attack down the bottom end to play off Luther. You get a goal for each completed pass to the people in the end zone, yeah? Okay? If Blues are going up towards Josh and the Reds stay, Reds automatically go to Luther, and so forth. You understand? So we're playing, throw in line, the cone's at the far side. Yeah? Get a wee bit of shape. After a wee while, we will change Luther, and we'll change Josh. If I shout change, Luther, you take the yellow bib off and give it to somebody wearing blue, and you just put it on top of your blue bib. Likewise, Josh, when you hear change, you change to somebody red. Any questions? Okay.
Yes, we're on Dom.
Good, Dylan.
PK again, PK. Dom behind, Dom. Yes, Joshua.
You get the point? There we are, one up blue.
Josh!
Do it early, do it early. 2 touch, Josh, do it early.
Yes, Owen. Come on. Yes, Cameron's online.
Good.
Yes, Nipper. Cameron's online.
Alright, one up, blues are one up.
Yes, come on. Yes, little bit.
Oh, you got to do it quicker, do it quicker. You up, blues.
Up the line, Dom. Do it.
Tommy switch, Tommy switch.
Yes.
Okay, stop. Very, very tight, stay where you are. The ball comes over to here. Look which way it works. Look, it's still on a kick, you want to look for it. Yeah, now, that ball's played in, Luther plays to me. Now, you got touch for protecting the ball from on. Now, 3 things we can possibly do. You can lay it back to Luther. We can maybe switch it out by PK and maybe link him with Tim. Or, if we're coming this way, then we can maybe just do a wee trick and we can play out the Millsy that plays out that way. Okay? So we play it that way, improvise with a trick where we've got Millsy, listen, or we can play it back off Luther, or if we can, Dylan, you can maybe switch direct to PK or Dale. But that's probably the last option, is probably the most difficult one, Dylan, yeah? The easiest option is either to improvise and do the skill down the line to Millsy, or to play it back off Luther, and Luther can then help switch the ball. Let's go. That's it. Much better, Blue. Much better. Brilliant. Good. Great football. Yeah. Nearly. Much better, Dylan. Well played. Good. Give it a name. Give it a name. Now we've got a movement. We've got a movement. Help him out. Come on, Dean. Remember the 2 touches, Dean. Good. Quality. Good. Well there, George. Who's there to help him? Red ball still. Red ball. Unlucky. Okay. This into now. 4-goal game. You can score any other goal now, yeah? It's not a case of that you've got to get somebody behind it. It's just a simple case of you just score, yeah? So the dome cones, it's just a case of working the ball, switching it. Reds are attacking these 2. Blues are attacking and trying to score in these 2. Right? Blues over this side's too tight. We can switch the ball and take it early. Okay? Away you go. Okay, last attack. Back's attacking, and you're to try and pass the ball through these goals up here. The Blues, yeah? So you're defending, you've got Dale in your nets down there. You're defending, you're trying to score by putting the ball into either of the wide goals up here. The wee mini yellow domes, yeah? You understand? Reds, you're just attacking, and you're trying to score in the main goal. Easy as that, right?
Will we get big goals?
Yeah, when the open play, because we've got about 10 minutes doing this, and we want to see what the score is. Can the Reds redeem themselves? Yeah?
Yes! Josh! In the front! Josh, whip it in! Yeah, I'm here! Come on!
Yeah, come on, goal, come on. Great ball, Finlay. Yeah, well done, well done.
Yes, in the middle!
Keep moving, Tim, give him that angle, Tim. Tim. Good.
Ken!
Who wants it? Who wants it?
Mr. Swear, guys. That's it.
Hang on, hang on.
Yes.
Go balls, go over.
Nutmeg!
Good. Right, look inside, Tim. Nosey's there. Here, right, here. Right, Dick.